Welcome back to the 4 Chains and day 2 of our workout for our 30-day fitness challenge.
Day 2 is chest back. I can't do it like The Rock. I guess I can't do it at all, but hopefully at the end of this 30 days we'll be able to do it. We're going to be rotating chest and back exercises, and once again the focus is going to be to protect our lower back. And we hope that this is a video that you can do, that you can follow and do safely and have a lot of success with.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, so this picture will look familiar for you if you saw our video on arm day, and the reason why I'm putting it here is because this is the reason why we're doing it. That is me 50 pounds heavier than you see in the video you're about to watch, and that's why we're doing the video, because this worked for me and I know that it can work for you. I had all the excuses in the world. My metabolism was slowing down. I have 5 herniated discs in my back, and I was working a job that was 6 or 7 days a week. But getting in shape allowed me to work those hours, and I hope it's going to do similar things for you guys. And we'll start with the warm-up.
And usually I warm up on the bike because I have some injuries to my knees, and my physical therapist suggests that I do recumbent bike.
And this is what I do on chest back day. It's the row machine, and it's, you know, a similar exercise but not as draining. Sometimes I start with these dip push-ups. The key on this is just to keep your body straight and not bowed, and for some reason doing dip push-ups like this allow me to, it doesn't hurt my shoulders as much as regular push-ups, and apparently it's even better for me.
So here's just the regular bench press that I'm doing here. You want to make sure that your arms or your hands are placed at equal distance from the center, the midline, your center midline, so that you're not lopsided. It's best if you kind of explode up and then come down slowly. I could do a better job of that in this particular case. But that, again, keep making sure that you are going up in square.
Now, we always rotate, just like we rotated bicep, tricep on arm day, we rotate chest back. This is the row. I really like the Planet Fitnesses that have this machine because it allows me to secure my back. I do a big takeoff at the beginning, as you saw, but this really allows me a position where I don't put my back at risk. Now, there's a couple exercises in here where I look ridiculous. This is me doing the same bench that Angie did, but because I have herniated discs in my back, I have to bend my knees. It has actually been the best adjustment that I ever made, and I have yet to hurt my back on a bench press after doing this. For some reason, if I put my feet on the ground, it creates a little bow in my lower back that it hurts, and I used to hurt myself there. There's me yelling loud like you're not supposed to do when you're in Planet Fitness.
And this is me doing the pec fly machine, and we always follow this with the rear deltoid, flipping around the same machine. You want to make sure you go forward with your arms straight and then bend your elbows coming back.
You can. The reason why I include the levels here is a lot of people think that the point of workouts are to lift as much weight on the machine as possible. But in reality, it's to get strong and healthy and provide endurance. But what they'll do is they'll adjust it so it's easier to do, and thus they can do more weight, and they're telling themselves that they're doing a better job, when in fact they're not getting the full range of motion.
And this is where I was talking about following the pec fly with the rear delt portion on the same machine. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, coming back, and then go back forward.
See how straight her back is. I'm probably not going to do quite as good a job. On most back machines, trainers will give you the same advice, which is you want to squeeze the bottle cap in between your shoulder blades. So you can see I'm slow on the way down, and then I try to explode. That you hear from a lot of personal trainer videos. Obviously, towards the end of every set, it becomes more difficult to explode. But that's the ideal situation. Slower on the way down and faster on there.
And this is doing the chest press with dumbbells. You go up and you immediately start rotating. You see right here, rotate in, and then come down controlled. And in terms of sets, I usually do, for each of these machines or exercises, I usually do about 4 sets with 12 reps each. Of course, if I'm trying to go up in weight, I will do fewer reps in whatever machine or weight that is.
Now here's another situation you're going to see me do it here where I also look ridiculous. Actually, it's a little more ridiculous than I normally thought. These are 55s, I guess. This is actually a self-regulating weight machine because it is harder to get the weights into position than it is to push it up. So you won't be able to get a heavier weight than you can do. I usually don't take big chances on my last rep here because I have this big fear of dropping the weight on my head and causing a terrible accident.
As do I.
So now, you see what I'm doing? I'm moving up and down. I'm trying to make the point that you should move the weights in gradually towards the center. If you just lift it up and then bring the weights together, then you're not doing anything. You could see I was finished with a very difficult set, but was still able to easily move the weights back and forth on the top of my range. Angie's going to demonstrate here too. Like, this is not an exercise. This is easy to do and it's not helping your muscles. So try to go gradually here.
This is me on the back extension machine. This is a really easy one to do in terms of form. You want to engage your abs and you're just pressing back. I have seen some machines where this works more your legs and back. On this particular machine, it is indicated for back only.
So this is the decline press. I always use 7. You can use a different one, but just be aware that decline bench is adjustable. So just because you're using a decline bench doesn't mean it's the same adjustment that you did before. So I like this one obviously because the weight of gravity extends my spine, and this one actually feels like it helps my back pain. So I'm lifting it up here. You can see in the background, this is Amber. Amber finished 5th in the Muscle and Fitness Model Contest. And she's a great person, and she's helped us out with some of these forms, including the cool way to slide under it, although I don't think that's how she gets on. Now, she wants me to look like an idiot here, so before she does the set, she's having me add weight to the set that I did. You can see her laughing. She's getting a big kick out of that. You notice she's getting on the machine not the way she told me to do because she knows that we're videotaping it. She does a different decline for it. So this is her showing me up. The reason why you enter the other way is so you don't bang your head. So Angie's getting a big kick on this. She's behind the camera so you can't see her, but here's Amber doing more weight than I was doing, and here's me going, what the hell, dude?
And she's also made an unbelievable transformation in the last 4 years of her entire physique.
Yeah, and here we go. So this is Joe. We've used a lot of personal trainers. A lot of the information that you're hearing from us, we heard first from personal trainers. I had a personal trainer in Dallas who really recommends doing these to balance out chest exercises. You've got to be real careful on form because it could hurt your shoulder. You see how Angie's going here straight up and down?
Yeah, and just if you wanted to research more about these are the front raises for using dumbbells.
Yeah, and so shout out to Joe. If he wants to give me a link, he might not want to be associated with this video, but if he does want me to do a link, I will, if you need some personal training in Dallas. And Patrick Greider, one of the people that we dedicate this video to, who's already lost 50 pounds and is doing the 30-day challenge, he's used Joe as well. Don't go past straight up and down because that'll actually make it easier and it's giving you a break you don't want. Now here is incline press. Jordan from Tangerine Travels, if you watch that vlog, he does a lot of different heights when he does bench. So we do incline as well as decline, and we actually do 2 different heights on incline. As you see, I'm taking Angie's advice of grabbing it the same width on the bar as the other one.
Most of these bars also have a little notch to indicate equal distance between your hands. Just make sure that your chest is in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is how we will end the day. And after we did this video, my nephews Connor and Dylan wanted to do it as well.
If you're not working out with the 4 chains,
then you're just going to the gym.
Are you using my size in one of your videos?
You told me she was...
That's my mom!
Go!